Hi everyone, I'm here to show you my new scrap room. I wanted this room for a while now and I finally got it. I kind of rotated some kids around and things like that, and it's working out really well. So we went ahead and painted and stuff, and now I get to keep it. So this is my new room. This will be my final room. I can't say that it'll be my final room tour because I still want to add some things and stuff like that, but I just wanted to show you the new space that I'm in. So this is the doorway, and then as we come in, to the right side is my 6-foot counter that I had in the basement, and it's basically used as Caleb's work area. Unless the kids are in here and they're doing something for school on my laptop or whatever, and then I'll work up here, but not very often. So it was basically to hold the 2 cabinets, and it looked kind of stupid if there wasn't a countertop on there, so Jeremy got me the countertop, and it works out really good. So Caleb can sit in there and do whatever while I'm in here working. Excuse my dog barking. Or trying to bark, whatever she's doing. So this is the right side. It's all drawers, and I still have all of Caleb's foam down here in the bottom. We recently cleaned it out because we got some new foam stuff from my mom. She got some from some ladies that she was friends with, and she's like, I'm not going to use this, and Caleb's in foam heaven now, so he definitely needs to be making some stuff with that foam. And then this drawer, I just have basically some artwork from school. This is one of Caleb's. Here, I'll show you guys. It's so cute. I love this. And then he did I think this is a dinosaur, but you know, I can't really be for sure, and I think it is. But I want to get some of these framed. And then this is Ty's. They have the coolest art teacher at our school. He is just awesome. I love all the stuff these kids make. They use clay and they make all kinds of cool stuff, and I have so much of it that I want to start framing it or getting it on my walls, either way. So that's my plan for that. And then this is Caleb's drawer, and he just has a bunch of stuff in here. Like whatever he needs, we throw in here, and that's just what he does. I don't know. And then this is kind of a catch-all for whatever. We just throw stuff in here. ATG tape, I get these ink pads, and they're pretty good size ink pads from scrapbook.com, and they're $1. Caleb loves using those because he likes to stamp whatever. So that's just kind of what's in there. And then on top of the counter, I have, my dad made me this little easel to display albums or whatever I wanted to display on it, and then I just put this piece of white cardstock on here because it was just a scrap piece, and I just put it there. I don't know. But what this actually does is this holds a permanent display of a card. I got this card from an awesome friend, and her name is Tracy. She's Tracy's Treasures 24 here on YouTube, and she made this card for me, and I was completely blown away when I got it. It means a lot to me that she did something like this because of the love I have for Tinkerbell, and she knows that, and so she specifically did this, and I just love it. I'm never going to put it away. It's always going to be out. And I just have this little teeny binder clip on here so it doesn't flop open all the time. So yes, that is a permanent display. Thank you, Tracy. I love it. It's never going away. Then I have my Texture Boutique, which I tinkified, and a little mini album that Caleb and I made for his one of his grandmas, and her favorite color is purple, so we just did all purple in here, purple everything. And then all these little tabs pull out, and they're just purple cardstock she can put photos on. And we put this together using a tutorial from Heather at Green Scrapping Machine. So yeah, she makes these little albums, and this is what we made with it. So we need to give that to her. And then this is his little workspace, Caleb's. He's working on a giraffe door hanger right now. It's one of the velvet ones, and he's coloring with markers, and he's borrowing my pink mat. And then he has his markers, his caddy, and his colored pencils there. And then we have my trimmer. This is my rotary trimmer. And then in this little box, it's an altered recipe box, and I just have all of my these are the Cuttlebug embossing folders, because the Sizzix don't fit in there. And then there's really nothing on the walls other than this, my embellishment center, which obviously just has a bunch of ribbon. And I don't have the rods in here because I like to be able to take the whole roll to the table where I'm working, so I don't have the rods in there, and I'm using one actually for these little post-it note keychains that I made, and I got that idea from Angie, known as Chicken Scratch. And then I just give those away as gifts, like little thank you gifts here and there, because I made so many. I just used scrap pieces for that, and it turned out perfect. Then I have these little green candles that my mom gave me, and they've got like leaves and stuff on them. They kind of look like, I don't know, they remind me of fairy leaves, kind of, I guess. And so she gave them to me because of, you know, Tinkerbell being a fairy, and they're green, so they match my room. And then some seashells. We have friends that go away and they'll bring back seashells for me because of my name, so I love that, and I do love seashells, so that works out fine. And then I have some color box, cat's eye inks, and some spot inks, and then I have all these Dollar Michael inks, and then some wood stamps up there, and my little turtle. I love turtles. And that's just an empty can that's extra, and then just a bunch of little stuff in those jars. And then there's a bigger candle, and then my TY Angel Bear, who is always in my scrap rooms. And then I want to show this. This is for P. Hi P. This is for you. My mom found this in her stuff when we were unpacking one day. She still has boxes that we haven't unpacked yet. I've had this little plastic ring, I don't even know how long. I think I got it when I was like 18 or 19, very, very long ago. And it's a troll. Isn't he the cutest thing? It totally reminds me of P posting on her blog. She's known as Whimsical Endeavors, and she posted on her blog about she had trolls in her scrap room because she had stuff missing, and I totally thought that was hilarious because I used to collect trolls, and I have a bunch of the 4-inch dolls that I actually want to unpack now and put in my room up on a shelf. So that little troll shot was for P. She'll totally get it. Down here I have my Martha Stewart scoreboard. That's not normally where it goes, but I guess that's where it ended up. And then I have just this little plastic drawers that's got, let's see, flocking powder, clear embossing ink, and 2 embossing powders. I think there's clear and white in there. And some scraps from the kids doing something. This is all my pattern scraps that I really don't use a whole ton of. I don't know why, I just never do. And then this is kind of a catch-all, so it's got a bunch of extra stuff in it, so we're not going to go through that. And then we have my Gypsy. And Tracy, my bestest online friend, made this charm for me, and I had mentioned I was going to put it on my Gypsy, and I did, and this is where it stays. It's so pretty. So that's my Gypsy charm. This is full of, there's a little bit of scraps in here that I've used recently that I do need to put away, and then there's 8.5 by 11 cardstock in here, and this pad of paper, some stuff, my stamp catalog, my Popcorn the Bear stamps, and then a bunch of 12 by 12 stuff back there. So that's just kind of a box of paper and stuff. And then over here we have my ATG gun that has been tinkified. Then in this little basket I have all of my books for my Cricut cartridges, and my overlays are inside the books, and then these are all the cartridges in here. And then we have my Cricut Create that has also been tinkified. And back here inside this is an old style photo album. The pages were like the peel and stick pages, but I threw them out. This is really old. And what I did is I put some 8.5 by 11 page protectors in there, and then I put all of my solid cardstock scraps, so each page has a color, and that actually, sitting out like that, gets me to use a lot of them, so that's kind of all I have left. And I ran out of some of the colors too from using them up, and then did a project and was able to put some back in there, so it's kind of crazy. But there's my lamp, and this little flower Caleb made me when he was in kindergarten for Mother's Day. And I have this jar of buttons. I threw all my buttons in there because I like the way the colors are, so I don't mind digging through there and trying to find what I need. And then just some lotion. And then I have my Bic Market markers. I have the ultra fine and the fine, and then that little bowl has candy bar in it right now. But that won't be there later. So normally I throw like M&Ms and stuff in there for Caleb to eat while he's working, but right now it's holding my candy. So then I have my little caddy that has all of my basic tools that I use constantly. That's what's in there. And then my pop dots and my glue dots and things like that. My crocodile is back here and stuff like that. So then I have this pencil holder, and it has all of my other stuff that I use constantly, so more tools. And then this is a stamp that I was working on for a friend that I need to give to her. And then in these drawers I have, whoops, knocked my laptop off. In these drawers I have all of these glitter glues that I get from Michael's, the Dollar Spot glitter glues, my Memento ink. There's some glitter and embossing powders back there. And then in here I have adhesives. I have my score tape and some scotch tape and ATG tape. And then up here I just have some stamps that I keep, some of the baker's twine that I made. I've used quite a bit of it. And extra cutouts from the Cricut from using my scraps. And then there's images in there that I can color. And then on the top I have my stamp that I put on all my projects and cards. And then this basket has all of my acrylic stamps in it, and my blocks and my wipes and my stamp cleaner pad and all that stuff. So I'm going to stop the video here, and then I will do a part 2 so they're not so they don't take too long to upload. So I will see you in a few minutes.